Hey, you're about to unlock Linux on Windows 11 machine without dual booting or VMs. Today we are installing WSL 2. It is the Windows subsystem for Linux. It's completely native, fast, and works seamlessly, so let's go and set it up. Today I'm going to mention to you how to enable WSL in the Windows settings, turn on virtual machine platform, which officially it's a virtual machine but it runs natively, and install Ubuntu with one command, enabling the Windows subsystem for Linux. WSL is a Windows optional feature you gotta enable first. Without this, Windows won't recognize Linux installations. It's the foundation layer that lets you run Linux tools natively inside Windows. So here's how to do it. Open PowerShell as administrator. Type this command and then press enter. If you have typed this command right here, wait for the process to finish. Don't restart yet, we have more enabling to do. But think of WSL as a translator. Your Windows computer will now understand Linux commands. When you type a Linux instruction, Windows knows what to do. It's installed but inactive until we have flipped some switches. So here's the second step, enabling the virtual machine platform. But why does it matter? Well, WSL 2 needs virtualization to run Linux properly. Virtual machine platform is the engine that makes your Linux work inside Windows. Without it, you're stuck on WSL 1, which is slower and less compatible. Open PowerShell as administrator and then enter this command right here. Wait for completion, and when you say operation complete successfully, you're ready for the next step. Now you can restart the computer. This is important because the restart activates these features. After restarting your computer, we can move on to the third step, which is installing Ubuntu. This one command does everything. It puts WSL 2 as the default, and Microsoft have actually optimized this for beginners. It is the most recommended method in 2025 and 2026. So open the PowerShell as administrator again, and then type WSL space dash dash and then install. Press enter and the system will now successfully install Ubuntu on your system. It takes about 3 to 8 minutes depending on your internet speed. When it's done, you would see a prompt asking for your Linux username and password. Just create them. And then these are your Linux login credentials, not your Windows password. This on default installs Ubuntu inside the package, the most popular Linux distribution, and it configures WSL 2 as your default. You will get a full Linux environment inside Windows, and Ubuntu is very beginner friendly. If you want, you can later change this to a different distro and then we'll install that whole package. To make sure you're not using the slower WSL 1 version, run this command in PowerShell with administrator. And here we can see the list of installed Linux distributions with their version. Look for Ubuntu. The version column should show number 2. If it shows 1, we have to run a command to upgrade to WSL 2. Type this below in PowerShell and it will turn your slower WSL 1 to the WSL 2, which is way better and more native. Simply to start up your Ubuntu system, open PowerShell and then type Ubuntu. Or search Ubuntu in the Windows Start menu. It will open a Linux terminal, but don't be afraid, you will get used to the terminal because it's your best friend on Linux. Make sure to type sudo space apt space update. It's also mentioned here below if you want it easier to type. This will update your system and install all packages automatically. Might take 3 to 5 minutes depending on your internet speed. You can see when it's done because of the confirm messages and that you can type anything in it again. WSL 2 also allows you to run graphical environments, which is a lot easier for beginners on Linux. I hope you have learned something new in this video, and if you want help with any graphical environment advice like the best apps and everything like that, please let me know down in the comments and I will respond to you. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. 99% isn't and you're the 1% that subscribe. I mean part of the 1%, so please. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.